This past summer, we told you about the Van Buren couple accused of leaving their two dogs outside for days in the July heat. One of them died. Alexander's been following this story pretty much since day one. And Alexander, you got an update for us tonight.
I do. James and Ashley Lemley were convicted of 2 counts of animal cruelty, which are misdemeanors in Arkansas. They were ordered to each spend a day in jail. They recently tried to get their surviving dog back and came close to doing so. Now a local animal rescue and shelter wants harsher punishments for animal cruelty in the state. This is Cooper now, but he didn't always look this healthy.
Okay, see how his tongue is hanging off the side and he can't keep it straight? That's how you know they're overheated.
In July, police were called out to James and Ashley Lemley's home in Van Buren for an animal welfare check.
There's no shade, there's no food, and the water is because of them. It ain't because of the owners. So as far as I'm concerned, the owners have abandoned them.
Police say the Lemleys were out of town for days.
Like they just walked out.
Yes, that's when I was looking through the window, that's exactly what it looked like.
Snowflake, the Great Pyrenees, was dead.
There's a house that's got a makeshift pen out back with a Great Pyrenees that is dead and a chocolate lab that's probably not far behind them.
Cooper, the chocolate lab, was rescued. Then he was put in the care of the Almost Home Animal Shelter and Rescue Organization, where volunteers say he's thriving.
Hey, we're getting you out of here, dude.
He is healthy, he is running and playing, and he loves to play fetch, and he loves everybody. He is such a good boy.
Good boy.
As part of the court agreement, the Lemleys pleaded guilty and agreed to not own any animals for a year. But then, Crawford County prosecutor Kevin Holmes learned the case wasn't as closed as it seemed.
The Lemley's attorney reached out and said that they were wanting to get Cooper back.
When 5 News first learned of the new hearing, we called the courthouse, but never heard back from the judge overseeing the case.
We thought that we had an understanding after the trial of what was going to happen with Cooper and that the Lemleys weren't going to seek to have Cooper back.
In the week following our phone call, the hearing was called off, meaning Cooper can stay with his foster family.
Cooper loves to eat.
But Almost Home volunteer Susan Locke says the work is far from over.
We see some of the worst cases that come in. We've had dogs come in that are just absolutely starving to death, dogs that are dumped, puppies that are dumped, and these shelters and rescues are just so overwhelmed. We just can't save them all.
Locke asks anyone who cares about the well-being of animals to call their state representatives and ask for stricter punishments when it comes to animal cruelty.
Arkansas's local leaders, they need to increase the penalties for animal abuse. There are a lot of people in Arkansas that love dogs and don't want to see these kinds of things happen.
Now, the shelter believes Cooper is only about 4 years old, even though he has some gray fur around his face that makes him appear older. You can reach out to the Almost Home Animal Shelter in Van Buren if you're interested in adopting him.